Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Alliance War video for season 35. We are in Platinum 2 at very close to P1. This war was against Ovis, like O_Vis. Really good team. I really like the defender placement here. So great shout out to their BG leader. Safe one. So it was a really cool war. I was assigned part 2 in section 1 and then part 3 in section 1 and then part 2 in section 2. So not many fights for me this war, but there was some really interesting ones. The first one was Mr. Negative with ionized armor, power focus, hurt locker and mystic ward. So I was trying not to parry him, just take the damage in the block and just build up my charges and then throw an SP2 and take him out. I had the option to take him out with Doom as well, but I stick with Nebula because Nebula is really growing on me. The more you play high tier wars, you realize how amazing Nebula is, and also Immortal Abomination. He's going to be my next rank 3. How crazy these two attackers are. So if you have those champions, I would highly suggest you to rank them up because they come in so handy and they make a lot of these fights easier. So again with Mr. Negative, avoid using the parry, try to push him to an SP2 so the reverse controls are not there and you can take him out. So just 11 charges and waiting for him to throw in heavy again and he is dead. Now we've been doing great this season. We have won 2 and lost 2, but we are at I think rank 3 of P2, so just another win will adjust into P1. So the target for us is to finish in P1, so everybody's working towards it. So yeah, the next fight is going to be against an Annihilus on node 41. Now there is under pressure, so if I dash back twice in a row I will get disorient debuff on me, reducing my ability accuracy, and I won't be able to parry as such. And there's also strike counter, block penetration. And on top of it, Annihilus will purify debuffs as well. So I used the pre-fight ability with White Mag, so I can use the passive stun, so I don't need to worry about the unstoppable and all of that. And I use SP1 start with Doom, so I can just throw an SP1 and remove the cosmic control rod from Annihilus. So this fight becomes very easy for me. You can easily control him. He will not shrug off your parry, so you don't need to worry about getting those unstoppable. And also because Doom is armor break immune, so that also makes everything super easy, and this fight becomes just like a piece of cake. Fun fact about this war, our BG started really slow. So in the beginning we gave around 5 kills in section 1 and it was a really basic and silly kills, and then just everybody just got their act together and went on a tear. We gave a total of only 1 more kill and we finished off the 2 more kills and we finished off the map. Our BG leader in particular just went crazy and did like 10 fights, so that was also a good one. So yeah, after the first section everybody was half asleep I suppose, but on the second and the boss aisle everybody just brought their A game and we were able to win this war very comfortably in the end. Now the next fight is going to be a sort of a mini boss before you go to the boss island. That is going to be a Nimrod. This is a very common placement here because he's super tanky, and with Outlast he is more annoying, and with Buffet he keeps on healing. There's also Chitinous Thorn, so you need to bring in champion who is immune to bleeds, otherwise you will bleed out. The annoying one is going to be Strike Counter, that is going to combat Fury power rate. So you have to make sure that you use the right amount of mediums and lights and you can throw a special so you are not power locked. So I was just building up those charges on those shocks to keep his ability accuracy down. Then I will throw an SP2 and then the idea was to just stay there, build up to 5 before I attack again. just rinse and repeat that, and I should be able to take Nimrod down. He was being a bit stubborn to throw the SP2, but finally he threw it out, and I was just building up my charges to go back in. One of the best parts of Nebula is even if you get hit by a heavy, her charge for regen activates and you regen right back up. Sometimes you regen more if you have the recovery and the solve mastery up there. So yeah, Nebula is like a top war attacker. I think she will be banned as the first one in the next season, considering how amazing she is and how many robots or champions she can take out. I recently ranked 3 her, so I'm enjoying her a lot. And the final fight assigned to me in this war was a mini boss on node 55 with the best defense, hard knock life, brute force, and limber. For the limber, I used white max pre-fight ability, so I don't have to worry about the stuns. But the hard part here was to get to throw him his first special 2 and then not getting cornered. Because the biggest thing about Dragon Man, he covers so much of real estate and takes you to a corner very easily. So you have to like always constantly hitting him or hit him in his blocks. So what I tried to do here, I try to uh, use my specials to keep a distance and just avoid his heavy. Another thing here, I had less than 3 shocks, so Mystic Dispersion was came into play, but then I waited for the charges to go more than 5. At 5, you can reduce the ability accuracy of robots by 100%, so you just have to wait for that. Again, just slowly building up my shock charges and an SP2 and then a parry, and we'll throw an SP2 here as well, and I was able to take down Dragon Man easily. But for next time, I did learn that always wait for the 5 charges and start hitting him in his block so you are not cornered, and Dragon Man should be taken down easily. But one of the more annoying defenders because he covers a lot of real estate with his specials. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you're continuing to watch the season. Let me know what else you want to see, and I'll see you on the next one. You all have a good day. Bye.